guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's Luisa, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on a base makeup. So it will be on this product right here, which is the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence with BB for face. So it has SPF 50 and a PA of triple plus. Now, before we proceed with the rest of the video, I'll just give you a quick demonstration on how I applied it on my face. Obviously, I'm already wearing it right now. So yeah, little flashback. So it is now 12:18, and that's roughly 1 hour after I initially applied the makeup on. But the thing is, after I applied it, I had to eat my lunch, and then I applied my makeup and all of that. So it took me a while. But let us now talk about the product itself. Okay, so basically on this part of the video, we'll be looking at the things that I look for, or the categories that I dig deeper when I try to gauge whether a product or a base makeup is worth it or not. Okay, so we'll be talking about the claims later at the end of the video. We'll see if it is able to live up to its claims. I won't be sharing the claims right now, just so that I don't repeat myself over and over again, and just to keep this video short and sweet. So let's first talk about the look or the packaging. It just has a straight up squeeze tube packaging, as you can see, and frankly speaking, I like that. I mean, of course, I'd love it if it had a pump. That's my most favorite type of packaging, but right after that would be squeeze tube packagings, because you're able to control the amount of product that you are going to squeeze out, which is very true for this one. Next would be the color. So the color of this particular BB cream is pretty good. I don't think they have several shades for this. To be honest, I was really afraid, because this was just sent to me for me to try out. I was afraid that it wasn't going to match my skin tone, but it did, because this particular BB cream has a yellow undertone, which is good for warm-toned individuals like me. Next would be the smell. Yes, I did apply some onto the back of my hand. No, I don't smell anything, not even from the packaging. I mean, there's a faint smell, but nothing that you can compare with a cosmetic or fragrance. So nothing that would bother you. So if you're really sensitive to smell, this is a good product for you. Next would be blendability. So I find that my fingertips tend to blend this a little bit better, just because I guess it warms up the product a little bit more compared to sponges, but sponges definitely gives more coverage. As for the finish, it has a matte finish. And the good thing about this particular product is you don't have to wait for it to set for a long period of time. So basically, once you spread it out, I guess you just have to wait 10 seconds or so for it to set. So it could be a good thing for you or a bad thing as well, because if you're the type of person who likes to blend their foundation or their BB cream a lot, then you're gonna be short on time with this product. But if you're like an on-the-go kind of person, just like me, then you would love this because, like I said, it sets almost instantly, so that's very good. As for the buildability of this product, I tried applying 2 layers as I demonstrated, but I feel that with this particular product, 1 layer is the limit because once I applied the second layer, it started to cake up. So I'll show it to you. I did not set this with any powder whatsoever, and you can see that it has set like over here. It's caking up, especially on dry areas, so it's clinging onto that. Yeah, it's not super flattering, so that's partly my fault because I wanted to try if I can apply 2 layers. I was pretty satisfied with just 1 layer. Of course, 2 layers is gonna give you more of a coverage, but like I said, it will give it a more of a cakey kind of finish. So yeah, I highly suggest that you just stick with 1 layer with this one. Let's talk about the coverage, like I said. So I'd say this has a low to medium coverage. So definitely if you have acne marks like I do, it's still gonna show up after you apply it. I mean, right now I have 2 layers on my face and I can still see some of my imperfections peeking through, but it was able to conceal them in a way that it would still look natural. It was able to brighten my face, even out my skin tone, and cover some of my imperfections. But like I said, it won't be able to cover it completely because this is not made to be a full coverage base makeup. As for the longevity, we're going to be testing out throughout the day, but one thing that I also like to check with base makeup is makeup application. So like I said, it had a tacky kind of finish. Let me just repeat myself, it's not sticky, okay, just tacky. And immediately after applying it, I'm like, I think makeup is going to hold well onto this just because of the feeling that it had. But I also thought that it might be hard for me to blend the product on my face, but thankfully the makeup application over this particular product was a breeze. I did not have any blending problems whatsoever. For the consistency of this product, it's quite thick. I mean, it comes off as a thick product because it doesn't droop down, or it's not liquidy at all, but it definitely doesn't feel thick on the face, so it feels lightweight actually once you apply it and spread it on. And yeah, like I said, I did not set it with powder, and we'll just go through the day testing it out. Right now it's like 1 hour after I initially applied it and I don't see any oil buildup whatsoever. I am starting to sweat right over here, if you can see, because I turned off the electric fan. It's so hot. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Oh, and I just want everyone to know that even though this was sent to me for me to try out, I was never asked to do a review whatsoever. So me doing this review is all on me. It's my own decision, and these are all my own personal opinions. I wasn't asked to say anything about the product, nor am I getting paid to do this. Hi guys, so it is now 15:13, so that's 3:13 p.m. roughly 4 hours after I initially applied the Watery UV BB from Biore. And yeah, earlier I took some photos with flash, and I'm just gonna insert the clip right here, and there's a little bit of gray cast. Now let's check how the product is holding up on my face. So definitely there's a little bit of oil buildup going on. I don't know if you can see that, but nothing that you would consider oily. So I'm not like grossed out by how I look right now. In fact, it just looks like I have a healthy, natural looking glow, if you get what I mean. And the makeup is holding up pretty well. I can still see my blush, a little bit of the bronzer. The bronzer has faded a little bit over here, maybe because I used glasses. I'm a glass wearer. But other than that, the coverage is still pretty much the same. Let me give you a close-up. So yeah, I like how the product is holding up as of now, so we'll see if it will still look this nice after a few hours. Okay, so it is now 17:06, so that's 5:06 p.m. about 6 hours after I initially applied this Biore Watery UV BB. And yeah, let's see how the product is holding up on my face. Let's remove the glasses first. And one thing that I check after I remove my glasses, if the product is building up over here on the sides of my nose, because that tends to happen a lot when you wear glasses. But thankfully, it did not happen for this one, so that's a good sign. But like I said earlier, there's a little bit of oil buildup going on my face, and right at the 6-hour mark, I'm starting to get uncomfortable with the amount of oil that's on my face. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's greasy, but it's a little bit oily. It's not that bad looking in person, but I prefer it if I don't have that on my face, so I'll just blot it off. So yeah, now that I have removed most of the oil, it does transfer a little bit onto the tissue paper. Now when I look in the mirror, it looks pretty good. It did take off some of the product out, so you can see that the coverage has lessened a little bit, but nothing too major. As for my makeup, it's still holding up pretty well. I can still see my blush going on. The bronzer is still there, but like I said, it already faded earlier. So yeah, pretty good for 6 hours, right? So now let me give you my final thoughts on this. Overall, I like this product. This is going to be a good everyday BB cream for anyone out there. The things that I like the most about this particular product is high SPF content. Like, other people probably don't like it because they say it has a great fast when you take photos, blah blah blah. But for me, sun protection is more important than that. Also, I like the fact that it is on a squeeze tube packaging, so I can squeeze out product easily. And it's a pretty good color match, and it dries to a matte finish. I don't even have to set it with powder if I know I'm just going to go out for a little bit. 6 hours with no powder and no blotting, that's more than enough for my oily face. I'm actually pretty impressed. So the only cons that I can say is that the coverage isn't that high and you can't build it up, so you are only limited to one layer. Oh, and it clings on to dry patches like I said earlier. So now at this part of the video, I'm going to be checking if this particular product actually lives up to its claims, and we'll check it together if this product was actually able to live up to its claims. So it says here, superior, long-lasting, sweat-proof, double UV block. So yeah, because it has SPF 50 and PA+++. So you get protected with both UVA and UVB. As for the sweat-proof property, I guess, yeah, because like I said earlier, I was already sweating on this area right here, but I don't think that the product came off, so that's pretty good. Weightless texture with BB coverage. So it says right here, light, watery texture, spreads and blends easily without any sticky feel, so skin feels fresh and comfortable. Can be used as a makeup base. So as a makeup base, definitely, because like I said earlier, it was able to perform as a good base for my makeup, and I didn't have any problems with like the longevity of my makeup as well as the blending during application. Now as for the light texture, that's true. I did say that it can come off as a thick consistency at first, but once you spread it out, it feels light on the skin. Watery texture, no, I don't think it is a watery texture. Next is spreads and blends easily without any sticky feel to it. Yes, that's true. Like I said earlier, there's just a tacky feel after it sets, but it's not sticky. My skin feels fresh and comfortable all day. Next is 3D brightening effect. So it contains soft and fine brightening powder. Oh, really? To instantly enhance facial contours. I don't really think so. I mean, it was able to brighten my face, but I don't really think it has enhanced my facial contours. And conceals pores and lines. With that, I have to agree, because I have like big pores over here. And without the BB cream, it would look worse. Next is long-lasting oil control, yet hydrating. So it contains hyaluronic acid and citrus essence for hydration. I didn't feel that this product was drying or anything like that, so yes, it is hydrating and it has long-lasting oil control, definitely. Next is, it is gentle and mild. It has no fragrance and no mineral oil, which is true because I don't smell anything and I don't see mineral oil in the ingredients of this particular product. So anyway, I am really happy that I got to try this product. Thank you so much, Viva Corporation, for sending this to me. And like I said earlier, this was sent to me for me to try out, but they never told me to make a review on this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of this review. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment down below for any comments, questions, suggestions, and requests. That's all for now. Bye!